come on here and I'm enjoying my beautiful music that it soothes my soul, you know? Whatever you do, stay in the light, baby. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. This is the times that we are living in. If you're experiencing injustice, hold on. God is good. He's merciful. Yes, there is a creator. There's creators, right? Truly believe that. That there's creators. It's a mother and a father that created this earth that overlooks, right? I truly believe that. And all it wants from people is to treat people with love, dignity, respect, justice, right? There is a God of light that instilled the spirit upon in you, your soul. Okay, darkness always is like science trying to infiltrate the planet. And I'm not anti-science. I'm not anti-science, not against science. But when you're going too far, I mean, how far is too far? You done messed up the planet. You're spraying things in the air. You're messing with the weather. But that is the truth. It's like Frankenstein, trying to trying to see here and put people back together, right? Are they? I mean, stay in the light. Stay in the light. The God of love, light, happiness, and joy is real. And then, or you can worship darkness, which is right, fear, uh, murder, rape, injustice. That is not of light, right? Your spirit knows what light is. So stop trying to, like, again, I'm gonna say it because the eyes are the window to the soul. So when you cannot even see light and you have to wear sunglasses, why? You like darkness. Okay? Why do you like darkness? Why can't your eyes can adjust to light? You turn your lights on in the house, right? I mean, what are you, a cat? Are you nocturnal? You just see through the dark? These people are twisted. I don't know what illusion is upon this planet, but it is. You guys done let TV get so deep into your mind that you think you are a robot. You got people out here thinking that they're Star Wars. Like, this is the funniest thing. You're not an alien. This is the reason aliens, if you worship aliens, if you believe because they have power, right? Do I believe there's aliens? Yes, they're real. I believe they're fallen angels. And they have these saucers and they fly around and that they got this humanity fooled thinking that it has power. It has power of the darkness. Go look at all the abduction stories and see that these people were in fear when they encountered these beings. Did they come and go look at, hey man, go look at some of the documentaries, right? They're not invincible. Their saucers fly and fall on the ground, right? They lose power left and right, but they feel fooled humanity, right? Go look at some of these documentaries that the military personnel that has encountered these beings, and you guys want to be like them. So when I see people with glasses, it reminds me like you want to be an alien. They're not good. They're not. They don't have no light in their eyes. They're darkness. They're not. It's and they've came on here. Go look. I seen one of the documentaries where it's saying that it's mated with humans. I mean, it sounds like the Neophilium. Is that what it's called? Neophilium race? That the Bible speaks about how they came and mated with the humans? Fallen angels, liars, deceivers, everybody that has experienced abductions. Go look because for some reason, a few years back, I went and looked at this. Right? I'm very much so into knowledge. But I remember a few years back going and seeing that there's a pattern that people from all over the earth would say the same thing, which is these beings come, abduct them, and they probe on them. They anally probe on them, right? They put fear in them. They're scared. But you believe that's God? That ain't of God. That's not of God. That's not of light. There's a reason that these spottings of these alien ships have been only at night. They're of darkness. Come on to the light. Stop worshiping these. Quit, hey man, quit going out here thinking you got magical powers, you're doing spells, that you're a dark witch. But there's people out here. I didn't know this existed because all I seen was good. So I've been so trusting. I always see people's good side. Well, not no more. Now I can discern. I can tell who you are. I feel your vibration. So you can sit there and lie in my face. And you can pretend you're somebody you're not. I feel who you are. That's just what it is. I got that sixth sense. It doesn't matter. And it's not dark. Okay? It's not dark. I don't have to go out here and do spells and magic. I don't even burn candles. I don't burn sage. I used to think that that's what cleansed the energy, and it doesn't. It's your mind. It's your mind. You want to go out here and do all these rituals and all this stuff thinking you're gonna, what, buy you a soul? No, no, no. Come on, man. Wake up to the reality. But when you have knowledge, you must be crazy. Ain't no crazy. What's crazy is when you don't believe kids and when you enjoy people's fear and pain. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. When you fool the whole justice system, that's crazy to me. And when you're an honest person and you actually speak your truth, when you silence the amendment, the First Amendment right, that's crazy. That's so crazy to me. That is so illegal. That is a crime against your own law. Just happen like that, happen like that, happen like that. God is good, baby. He is light and love, and He restores. He brings out the truth. And you ain't got to do rituals and sacrifices. They're doing that. Years back, I've looked into that, but I didn't. But now more than ever, I'm truly believing that these people, there's so much secret societies. I don't know how many times I've had the illuminated ones contact me on my Facebook or Instagram and telling me to join their group. I don't want to be a part of your filthy group, okay? The only group I want to be a part of is love and light and truth and justice. I don't want to be a part of your illuminating Illuminati. I don't know. They think they're illuminated and they're not. If you don't sit here and help restore and love and bring happiness and healing to people's lives, you are not illuminated. You're not illuminated to the truth. You're illuminated to darkness. Again, you didn't create the earth. And no, it didn't just come from the Big Bang. You guys really gotta be so shallow to believe because just because you're told something, you don't question it. Like why? Why don't you question things? How you think you get to the truth? How do miracles just happen like that? Happen like that? Happen like that? Na, 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 na. Sorry, I'm feeling this song. I love my kids, yo. I got my baby's name up there. I think about you kids all the time, okay? You're always in my heart. My babies have the same spirit that I have. It's a strong spirit that cannot be shaken and broken. Not when you abuse my kids, not when you hurt my children. You cannot. You will not. And every person that's hurt me in my life, I've never had to go out here and do violence because they all hurt themselves. When they hurt me, and that's for everybody, and I'm sure you have experienced that in your life. I don't care what uniform and money you're hiding behind. When you hurt me, because I am so resilient and I am so strong, you hurt yourself. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to. I just speak the truth. I use my senses that the Creator has instilled in me and given me. Imagine if you can't see and you can't talk and smell and hear. Then what? What are you, a robot? And then we got a heart, we got blood flowing through our veins. You have a body, you feel pain. I'm gonna say that again. Now, when you break your arm, or people go to the doctor, which is fine, but the real doctor is the Almighty God. You know what I'm saying? And you don't fear. What is fear? Because like I always like to say, because I like to be in reality, that an asteroid could hit my house right now and it would be just like this, blink of an eye. So why are you scared? What are you fearing? If you fear, is because you are fear and you've allowed that. You've done things in your life and you have not came clean with God. And He's watching y'all, people. He's watching everybody. And I don't wish bad on people. I never do. But we all got to face up to our I mean, there's consequences for actions. Just because the justice system doesn't hold you accountable, that is not God. They were put there, they took an oath before God to protect, serve, and do justice. And when you don't do that, then you awaken the giant, the Almighty. This is the truth. What do you want me to tell you? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. For what? This is knowledge that I get that I have to speak out. From my voice has been silenced for a long time. I didn't have the confidence to speak because the enemy, fear, has took that from me. The abuse. But when I healed the child within myself, that's another thing I want to talk about. Healing the child within yourself. Because for some reason, a lot of us children have suffered, yo, and nobody heard us, right? That happened to me, I understand. But you have to do the work. And I had to, like my mom, I had to forgive her and love her because I had to really tap into what she was going through. I don't know why she made the choices that she made, but it was a communist country in Romania at that time. She was going through her own stuff. That has nothing to do with me. I came from my mother. She gave birth to me. She gave me life. I love her for that. She carried me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I don't love her choices that she made, but I don't hate her. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody because they are human. So Randy and Mariah, they betrayed me, but I love them because they are human. I do not love what they did to my children and that the fact that they're lying. And but again, character shows time and time again. So you can try to hide who you are. You're not gonna. I don't care what secret society you're and what you're doing. Your body is a mortal body. There's a reason you got bones and they break. There's a reason you feel pain. Like, what are you, a robot? You gonna what? What are you gonna do? Magic? You can't. You know where magic is? It's in love. That's magic. Love. Love is magic. A true, real heart, that's magic. You don't have to go out here doing spells and all this stuff. You don't. You don't have to kill cats. You know? Come on now. And I love every officer. I love every officer because they're human. And I know their job is tough. Right? It's very tough. And but you chose that. So if you cannot handle it, then you shouldn't be in that field. This is why it's important that you follow your path, your purpose in life. And when something is too much on you, when you gotta stay up for 2 days in a row to make money, then it's probably not for you. You're supposed to sleep, you're supposed to eat, you're supposed to feel joy in life. You're not a robot. You're not a robot, people. We're not robots. I, why do you want to be robots? You don't want to have a heart? No, we're not robots. You're not a car. You're not a TV. It's just a thing. People are not things. People are human. They're mortals. Death is inevitable to all of us at any time. So why don't you treasure life? Why don't we treasure life and treasure nature? Why? Because somebody lied to you, but it's about money. But look in the Bible, right? That the devil tempted Jesus how many times with the riches of the earth. But Jesus didn't choose to sell his soul. He chose to endure the pain, right? So when you endure pain in life and you don't go out here and you don't, because it's like this, the enemy will provoke you and want you to commit violence. So again, that's not of God. It's not of God. God doesn't have to do that. He don't got a gun. He's love and light, but he does his just. And what is that? Is I put a soul in you, you didn't treasure it, and I'm taking it away. And I'm taking your breath. That's what God does. So then why wouldn't that make us be respectful to ourselves, to our surroundings, to the people we come in contact with? I mean, whatever side you pick, which is you either pick light or darkness. Like there is no in between. Yeah, you can be lost at times, and like people gonna judge you. Like me, I'm very open with, because I went through sexual abuse as a child, and that was in my subconscious mind. Growing up, I was promiscuous. But God understands that. Now, are you gonna turn away from that? You're just gonna keep doing that. It doesn't matter. It's you have a choice at any time to change. It's not it's perfect. No, it's not about perfect. It's about respecting your body, respecting your space, respecting and discerning who should be in your life, because you become like the people you surround yourself with. Like the rotten fruits, if they're next to each other, they're all gonna rot. So why? That is the same type of analogy with people. So it's okay to spend time and be in solitude, as long as you're not doing hurting nobody. But to spend time with yourself, that is a gift. So everybody should really learn to spend time with themselves, because people are out here, they want to go to bars every day and drink together and smoke together, and you don't even know who you are. By the time you wake up, you done. We see time and time again though. These people, like, okay, what is that one show I watch? For My Man. These women, good women, right? Good women, good mothers, but they meet this one man, and now they done commit love. You become like that person you're with. This is why, and I understand the purpose of being careful who I choose as a partner, because I didn't do that. I was acting out of the broken child in me, the abused, sexually assaulted child in me was replaying all of that. All I knew was that I had to give myself away. All I knew is that I couldn't say no. That was so hard for me for the longest time. I'll give my last dollar to somebody to help them eat. That's just who I've been, because I've been too trusting, because I didn't know what was out here in this world. But we don't have to hate people. I don't hate anybody. I know I've said that out of anger, but that rage, that anger side of me has subsided. I surrender control to the Almighty God that sees it all and knows it all. And I'm on calm waters, and that no matter what the outcome of this is, I trust in the Almighty. That if the judge tells me that, again, I didn't commit a crime, I used my freedom of speech. I did everything I was supposed to. At what point do you hold police officers accountable, CPS workers accountable for their negligence when it came to this case? The sexual assault unit in Omaha, Nebraska, at what point do you hold them accountable that they did not come and do their job? And that I had to harass these people to come and listen to my kids. And then when I showed the rage, which was through speaking, again, through talking, now that was a crime, but that is not a crime. You know what's a crime? Going against the First Amendment of freedom of speech. That is a crime. How do you have a law set in place and you violate your own law? And you think God is not gonna step in? He is. There's a reason for the amendments. Freedom of speech. You can talk. You can talk. Yes, you shouldn't threaten anyone. Again, I want to see a written law where that states that when a mother, when so much pain is inflicted on a mom and the justice system has failed her, I went and I vented my frustration. I said if. If doesn't mean I will. It's a whole different thing. And again, it's whatever. It's whatever, yo. I'm so desensitized to the injustice that at this point all I can do is be calm, nod my head, say okay, and let God do everything behind closed doors as God does. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? I can't go out here all that screaming and being angry. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't have it in me. You beat that out of me. The system beat it out of me, which is the best thing they've done because they got me to where I'm very logical now. And and I gain more knowledge and I get stronger. And I know that the future for me is I'm going to help a lot of women of domestic violence to mend their broken minds. I'm going to help a lot of children to speak their voice, to be heard. So if that's my purpose and I've had to go through all of this, then that's fine. That's great. Something good will come out of my story. So I believe in that. I believe in that 100%, baby. When you cling to light, love, happiness, truth, good things come. I mean, look at, but you just gotta endure a lot of pain. It's all good though. Hey, man, I love everybody on this earth. I love every human being. I do not have to accept the way you have treated me. I do not have to love your actions, but I love you as a person because you're a human being. But again, you have choices. So if you've chosen to do what you have done, then you will be judged accordingly. So it is what it is. It's all good, Jim. I'm not giving him any more light. The man don't deserve. He know who he is. Like it doesn't matter. I fought for the show time and time again, and it seems like when I start speaking out against the Steve Vocal show, and when I start doing my tarot readings about sex trafficking, that's when they came and took my kids. So that leads me to believe that they're all involved. I have the right to my opinion. Are you guys all involved in sex trafficking? Is this why my kids have went through that? Because it seems like since we've been on the show, it's been weird activity in my life. So I would really suggest that the higher departments really look into the Steve Vocal show, and that I believe that they could be part of a secret society of sex trafficking children. Okay, not because I want to, it's because the system has shown me that it's capable of anything. So they sit here and somehow trying to project that I'm somebody I'm not. Who are you people? Again, I love you. Much love to y'all, man. I love you, Steve and Rochelle. You guys are human. You were created to be human beings. I do not love your actions. I do not love the pain you have inflicted on me and my family. And I don't accept it. I will never accept it. And I do not forgive you. Okay, I will not give my forgiveness, but I will give you my love because I love people. I love people because you have a heart. But it's even though it's hardened, even though it's cold and dark, you got a heart. So again, death is inevitable for all of us. So why do people go out here thinking they're invincible and that they can live? You can't really. I mean, what are you gonna do? Live 1,000 years? You can't. So have fun with that. This is why you get older, you age. It's like you're born a baby, you die a baby, right? So why can't you be grateful for your life? Why can't you do the right things when you know time doesn't wait on anybody? It doesn't wait on us. This is why you take the people you love for granted and the people that try to help you, and then we all meet death at one point. So what are we scared of? I'm not scared of nothing. You know what I would be scared of if I did not speak my truth and I went out here doing stupid stuff and I have to go before the creator knowing that the creator is all knowing and trying to lie. That's what I would be scared of. The thinking you're hiding behind money and the creator don't care about your money. You understand? That's what I would be very scared of, and everybody should be very scared of that. The fact that when you're on your deathbed and when things happen and you reach out for God's mercy and grace, and God does not hand it to you because you've done and committed and you lied. I don't care who you fooled. I don't care if you fooled the justice system, the police, FBI, whoever you think you're fooling you. Eventually, all of you just fool yourself. So, man, come on now. I just I just encourage people to like just take every minute of every day and be grateful. Like be in the present. Treasure the people that love you, your kids. Treasure those people. Hold them close to your heart. Please. Try to find joy and happiness in every moment. Cause we take that for granted. But this is experience has taught me that. That I've took so much for granted, yo. And I am stronger now. There's a reason this happened to me, but it's made me stronger, more resilient, more loving. My heart was hardened for a minute, like very hardened. Distrust that I've had with people, but like I said, it feels like this life feels surreal to me now. It feels like I'm here, but I'm not. because the emotional side of me is not there like that anymore. I'm pretty sure I done cried too many tears for too many days, wailing. I mean, crying like, um, and that's cleansed my soul, knowing that hey, it's okay. Things happen for a reason. We don't have to we don't have to understand it, but we have to accept them, right? And when you have a good character, just keep doing that, baby. You're gonna win. You're a winner. You're bold. You're courageous. You're right. You're stronger than you know, and you are so loved by a higher realm that put a soul in you and watches over you and protects you and make sure that you know how many times like me and my kids we almost ran out of food or and God always provided, always either sent someone in my life, and I have to cling to that hope and faith that I've always had ever since I was a little girl. I don't know how I've made it through life, but the Almighty has carried me time and time again, has rescued me from the enemy time and time again. When injustice was committed against me, my God has, I can't even state that enough. But I'm just so grateful for the help that I have from a higher realm to overcome these trials and tribulations. And that's all that matters. So keep a strong mind, baby. Keep a strong mind. These are the times that people need to really spend time with themselves. And you don't have to be perfect. You can still have your little drink and smoke your little. Just don't overdo it, cause too much of anything is it's not good, right? Don't overdo it. There's no perfection. I try to live my life simple, but just not overindulging. I've learned that that is the key to life, not overindulging. Now you shouldn't go out here doing crack and meth. That will eat your brain out. Like that's just what it is. You shouldn't be out here messing with kids. I'm not saying nah, be stealthy. No, don't be out here on killing on animals, enjoying pain, and just find the light and the love. Please, please. We take life for granted, and then life is took from us. And you're not going to space, okay? You're not going to space. This is Earth. That would I don't. What is on Mars, everybody? Mud. I don't see anything. Any trees? Would you? Can you imagine a world with no trees? Where do you get the oxygen? Hmm. I mean, do we logically think? Why do you don't like the greenery? You don't like the animals? You want to be on a planet where it's mud and you're floating around? Like, make it make sense. I mean, if you really think about like, what are you gonna drink water? You're gonna be dehydrated. You're gonna what? Why would you want to go to Mars? Why do you think there's a one ticket to Mars? Because you ain't coming back. Like, let's be logical. Please be logical. And science is cool and all, but can you enjoy the earth that was given to you, and you're blessed to be on this earth, and like really be here on this earth, please, and stop thinking you're going to space. And what are you gonna eat? Packaged food? That is nasty. Can you imagine not cooking your own food? That's I yuck. And not seeing birds. All you see is what? Dirt. Go look at Mars. We found water. It's like they want to escape so bad. It's like them prisoners. They want to escape so bad. So what? You're a prisoner on Earth? Is that what you're saying? You're a prisoner on Earth and you want to escape to another planet. And logically, I'm just trying to understand people's mentality and how we can spend millions to go in space and infiltrate the planet, but we can't spend that to help our homeless folks that are begging for food. And not one life on this earth is a mistake. You're trying to escape because you ruined the planet, because you destroyed this earth, because there's natural disasters, because the earth is reacting to your heart and your feelings and your emotions. And if you ain't got none, then the earth is reacting to it, because the earth has emotions, has feelings. It rains, right? You cry, right? It breaks, right? Sinkholes and all that. Your bones can break. We're so much like the earth. If you just took time to really connect with the universe you're in, instead of trying to escape it, and get away from watching TV all the time. Like, you create what you watch, right? You become like what you watch and what you listen to and what you eat. I mean, you become those things. So there's no perfection, but there is light, love, happiness, and joy. So you should cling to that and stray away from the other stuff. That's not of good. The enemy is a liar, will lie to you time and time again, and then laugh at you when they can't help when you need help. And by that time, you done lost God's grace. So now what? The enemy is a liar, destroyer of joy. All he wants to see is pain and sorrow. That's the enemy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the truth. So, all right. Much love to y'all, man. Stay strong. You are loved. Always remember that. You are loved beyond this earth. There's a reason you're here, okay? Everybody, there's a reason you're here. So choose to do good and choose to help people and love people. And people that don't treat you nice, you don't have to be around them. You can love them from a distance. But this is your life. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna treasure your life? Are you going to surround yourself with love, happiness? Or are you gonna pick the other side? It's not nice on the other side. It's not nice. You're here. You're like little. Hey man, remember, wake up the child in you, baby. Wake up that child in you that was resilient, happy, the smiles, the joy. You saw beauty in everything. Wake up that child in you, right? If you have to forgive your parents, forgive your parents. Forgive yourself. If you were abused as a child, forgive yourself. That was not your fault. It's okay. But now what are we gonna do? How are you gonna move forward, right? Whatever, if you're abused, you're in a domestic violence relationship, that was not your fault. That was not your fault. Now you take time to heal your mind. Heal your mind. Love yourself. Love yourself, because when you love you, you start seeing worth. You start seeing your worth. Now you really treasure your energy. And you're not just gonna give it out here. You're not gonna just have any friends. Like me, I'm alone. I have not had a friend in my life besides Jill. But I've been by myself now for almost 5 weeks. Is it because I want to? No, because I would love to have some good people in my life, and I appreciate people on YouTube. Um, this is why I get on here and I vent. Because this is how I heal. Speaking is healing. It's therapy. There's a reason people go to therapy and they talk about their problems. There's a reason you go to a priest and you confess your sins. Do you understand how speaking is healing? Crying is healing. Okay, listening to positive music is healing. Watching, like, look what I'm watching. Right? I'm watching greenery and animals. It's healing. I'm using my senses to heal. And for the people that laugh at me, and I had this girl write me today and say how something my mental state and blah blah blah, and it's like you're projecting who you are. Much love to you, man. I hope you heal your pain so that you don't have to go out here and hurt people that you don't know nothing about. Hurt people. It doesn't matter. When I was over here in rage and yelling and doing all that stuff, because I felt my kids' pain. I was hurt. So I was speaking on my hurt and trying to hurt other people. I understand my actions. I take full accountability for what I said. Um, Again, what I said. It was words. It was words. It's not a weapon. But you got officers with weapons that can come in your house and take your children, and that's a crime. It might not be a crime to the justice system, it is a crime in the eyes of God. God saw what they did to me. God saw what they did to my kids, and I surrender control at that point. It is what it is. God is a just God. I gotta trust this process. I gotta trust it. All right, much love, you guys. Be blessed. Go out there and get in nature today. Or tell yourself how you love yourself. That you are perfect the way you are. And if you gotta make some changes in your life, do that. Right? Get away from that magic and all this stuff. Look, magic is in love. If you don't got love in your heart, then ain't no magic for you. If you gotta go out here and do rituals and do all this stuff, and fill your body with plastic, and you think you're gonna live forever. You're not. You're not. Look at Betty White. She's gonna have to. I mean, she passed away. Was she gonna live 1,000 years? No. She's gonna have to answer to God for all the rituals and sacrifices. I mean, where do you think her soul is at? It doesn't matter how these people try to hide with money. That's not the key to life. Because when it's all said and done, like your house and stuff and your cars, and those are just things. Let's remember that people are not things, and things are not people. So let's not confuse those things. Like, we're not confusing the two. Okay? People are not objects. They're not toys. They're real people that feel pain. Now, if I kick the TV, that TV don't feel no pain. But if I kick somebody, they feel pain. So let's, hey man, get to reality. Because the earth is roaring for change, and you're just ignoring it, and you're calling it global warming. No, it ain't global warming when you've been messing with the earth and trying to mess with the weather, and you're spraying things, and then you're wondering why planes fall out the sky because the earth is, it's like they're abusing the earth. But I mean, we've all been a part of that. Like when you litter or you throw stuff, I've done that, and then I do better, right? So at some point, we all gotta become accountable for our actions, for what we really do, and understanding we are not invincible, that we are human beings, mortals. I don't know who lied to you that you're some type of I mean, get your wings and fly. Go fly. Hey man, pull them wings out and go fly. No, you can't, right? The only thing you can do is, the only way you fly is what? Parachute. I mean, it's, you got to make things to even get up there. But you can't just fly out of here like a rocket, a machine. We're not machines, people. I know that they've been overworking people, enslaving people, and people have became very robotic. I didn't know that you could go 2 days and not sleep, but there's people really doing that. That's not healthy. That's not healthy for your body, for your mind. All right, be blessed. Much love. Take care of yourselves.